What is up, guys? It is your boy, MaineMania, and welcome back to another episode of MK Mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. After years and years of the Edenian Tower being away, we're finally back here. And I have to say, they've definitely changed a lot and toned this tower down. I haven't struggled with any of the battles. Boss battle 180, which in my opinion previously was like the worst boss battle in the game. It was like nothing. Like, it was nothing. I was fairly surprised, but I remember saying that when Fire God Liu Kang came out, and Fire God Liu Kang was a nightmare of a boss, right? We all had to bring in Cold War Scorpion and do what we had to do to make our way through. But then, and I've mentioned this multiple times in all the towers after that, like I think they did shadow nerf healing to bosses. You can notice it with Shang Tsung, because there was a couple of boss fights where Shang Tsung would just heal and heal and heal, and he was a nightmare at one point, especially with his special 2 and his passive that gives him that extra heal when he gets kills. But I do believe they shadow nerfed boss healing, which 1000% needed to happen. And so, you know, boss battles like Fatal 180, they didn't pose a problem at all. They were almost non-existent. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it has to do with my build. The build that I'm using in this tower of classic Liu Kang, classic Smoke, and classic Raiden have lights out, have just been speeding through the tower. No issues, no hiccups, nothing. Everything's been getting one shot up to this point. And that was my goal, was to use that team in this boss fight, but I can't do that, guys, because timing is everything. And my classic Raiden is stuck in the crypt. I couldn't beat my run in time. I could not complete my run in time, and unfortunately that means that we have to bring in IJ2 as a substitute. So we're rocking with IJ2. He's not going to have as much debuff resistance as the rest, but same concept as Fatal 100. The only problem is that we are going to lose that extra 20% debuff resistance for IJ2. In my previous fight that I used IJ2, I don't know if it was a bug or maybe just the modifier, but I noticed that the enemies were not getting power drains by his passive. I don't like that. Me no likey. So hopefully we can get this snare and then tag out to Rain and then try to get them soaked and let the Thunder Buddies do their thing. So we got the snare. We're going to immediately get out. We're going to go special 2. I was hoping to break that block and do what we can. He resisted the smoke, which is beautiful when that happens. All right. No. All right, we're going to go again. Hopefully he doesn't resist this time. There's the team soaked. And now we're going immediately for special 2 while we can take advantage of this. Good night. We should have put the ceremonial pipe on somebody. I forgot to do that, and I said I was going to do that. Remember? We're going to cancel. Damn it. I needed to cancel because he's got the invulnerability shield. Damn it. This is why I needed the invulnerability shield. Will that wear off now? We're going to go for it now. We got to get out. We're going to reset real quick. There's an X-ray waiting outside. Resisted the soaked. We're going to reset. Trying to get this kill. Beautiful block right there. Oh, God. We do have the incurable piece on him. So let's try to get that stopped. Got it. And we're getting some heals. We don't want to get brutal. We don't want to get brutality. We'll do that. And this should be the kill right here. And that should be our one shot. Beautiful. My mistake here was not putting the ceremonial pipe on somebody. Unfortunately, Classic Smoke is only a gold, so he doesn't have that 4th equipment slot where we can actually do that. But Fatal 200, we have a chance to max out one of the epics, so hopefully we do, and hopefully it's King Jared's Spear. I want King Jared's Spear, and I want something that I need for my collection. Y'all, show your boy some love, give me that good juju, and cross your fingers for your boy. Okay. All right, Mr. Thunder Buddy's getting up there. I mean, Mr. Hurricane Lord. He's not a Thunder Buddy, okay? There's only 2 official Thunder Buddies. I'll make Classic Raiden my number 3. I don't like MK11 Raiden. He feels clunky and slow. But he is not to be slept on. He's a great counter to brutalities. A brutality modifier, Classic Raiden, not Classic. MK11 Raiden is a great counter to that modifier. And immunity to power drain is a lot stronger than it seems. So, even though it's not my cup of Raiden, he still is pretty viable and has great utility. But MK11 Fujin is a solid choice. Love that for us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us see if we're gonna max out King Jared's Spear. Show it to me! Oh no! Oh, wrong X. Wrong one. Oh man. Well guys, we maxed out the Princess Scar, so shout out to that. I don't even know what the Fusion X passive is. This isn't a piece I'm too crazy about, but it is necessary for certain boss fights. Now that the healing is not as extreme as it was in the first run of this tower, though, you know, this piece is not going to be as viable. But hey, listen, man, you cannot be mad about it. Team incurability against characters that can heal is strong enough in itself. So solid piece. When the user applies a lethal, the next hit base damage is 150% higher. That is not impressive. Maybe if that said 1500% higher, maybe, but this is not impressive. So very weak Fusion X passive, not too impressive, but team incurability is really strong, and 15% lethal blow can be really strong, especially on an MK11 Scorpion with Malak's Ball and Chain. Now you're talking about 30% lethal blow on top of his, what is it? 25% lethal on top of his maxed out feats of strength. So you're looking at 58% lethal blows for MK11 Scorpion. Don't put that on my boy Freddy. Don't put that on my boy Freddy. It's going to be a problem. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to bring this tower to an end. I think we had a pretty solid run. I'm not mad about it. We had some good rewards. Got to be thankful for that. How are your Edenian Tower drops coming so far? Talk to me. So far, I've gotten a few epic drops. I know people were talking about it in one of my recent videos that I was, you know, wrapping up my Sorcerer's Tower videos that were already recorded. And people were talking about them not getting any drops thus far. Talking to Discord and the channel members in Discord, Taken was telling me that he hasn't gotten any epic drops so far too. I've already gotten 3. So I'm gonna count my blessings, because y'all know I don't got the best luck in the world. Let me count my blessings, okay? Let me count my blessings. But how are your epic drops? If I remember correctly, and I always remembered this, the Sorcerer's Tower from the first run and the Edenian Tower from the first run, those were the top 2 epic drop rates I ever had. And I honestly thought that was going to be the status quo going forwards. But then the tower that came after that was garbage. The drop rates were garbage. So Sorcerers and Edenian have always been my top 2 random epic drop towers. And, you know, usually in the past, whenever they bring towers back and they recycle a tower, it always feels like they reduced the drop rates significantly. Lin Kuei Tower, Shirai Ryu Tower, Black Dragon Tower, Nightmare Tower, you name it. When the tower comes back around and it's being recycled and it's coming back in its second or third rounds, I've always felt like the drop rates have just plummeted. Like the random drop rates are through the floor for the reruns. However, I did not feel like that with the rerun of the Sorcerer's Tower or the rerun of the classic tower. So, you know, I think things are changing. And I'm not feeling like that with the rerun of the Edenian Tower. It's been pretty good so far with as far as the random drops. Let me know how your random drops have been though. Hopefully you guys' luck will pick up in future runs. I do seem to get more random drops from the normal tower than the Fatal Tower. And the funny thing there is I always prioritize the Fatal Tower over the normal tower because of the guaranteed 200 rewards and the guaranteed epic at 200. But I do get more epic drops from the normal versus the fatal. You guys tell me that too in the comment section below. Where do you see yourself getting more random drops of rares and epics? Do you get more random drops from the normal tower or the fatal tower? Because don't you guys think the random drops should be higher for the fatal tower, being that the battles are harder, the bosses are harder, etc.? Shouldn't the random drops be happen way more often in the fatal than the normal? That has not been the case for me, but that's just my experience. We're all gonna have a different experience. So let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you show your boy some love by leaving a like. In addition to that, if you are new and not yet subscribed, make sure you show your boy some love, subscribe, so that you guys can hang out with us and check out plenty more MK Mobile content to come. If you want to show extra love, you can do so with the join button or the thanks button. Click both and see what they do. And I will see you guys next time with MaineMania.